Hi everybody. I have a little secret to tell you, and that is that in 2 days from now, when I'm filming this video, I am heading out of town on vacation for, I think it's 10 or 11 days. What does this mean? Well, in today's video, you're gonna watch me prepare about 300 items for Nathan to list, because he's still working while I'm flying the coop and going on vacation. So I'm going to prepare 300 items out of this storage unit to take home so that he has a steady flow of items to keep him busy while I'm gone. So watch along. What would you pick? Let's see what I've picked out so far. This is all one item. It is this set of, I believe, German lusterware, and this is the one broken piece. Didn't make it home in one piece. Canister set, so the coffee, you can see, but it's many pieces, as you can tell. Oil and vinegar, different canisters, a whole bunch of spice jars. So this is one big set that's going to have to be listed. I've had it for over 1.5 years, so high time we list it for sale. So that's one. Then we have this box, which is full of random breakables, glass or crystal platters, dishes, vintage, what is that, a canoe? Something like that. Some very cool ceramic bottle stoppers. Anytime I see this kind of plastic, I know it's breakables. Cool palm tree. There's a candle. There's a set of these vintage thermocrissa, something like this. Anyway, I have these bowls plus something else that goes with this set. Then we have hats. I think I counted 14 hats plus one random backpack. And another box of breakables, art piece wrapped up carefully in here, glass art. There's a vintage tin with some vintage ceramic measuring cups inside. We've got some kitchen wall art, ceramic vegetables, crystal champagne flute, all kinds of things. This is another good one for Nathan. So that's what we've got so far. I'm going to do a quick tally, and I guess I'll keep a note on my phone of how am I going to get up to 300 items. This bin represents another 30 to 40 items. So it's a ragtag bunch of stuff, from leather belts to bamboo trays to this decorative guy, some flatware, some tumbler mugs, vintage kitchen items, a bit of a random pile, and some bone handle steak knives, hard to see through the bag there. So I'm calculating about, I'm going to call this about 40 items. So we have a sports themed bag here with those baseball gloves and a couple of sports bags, a hockey bag and another Nike, I guess, gym bag, duffel bag. Put that with this with the hats. 14 more random hats. And this box has somewhere 15, 16, again, more breakable vintage type items. These cute little set of nesting snack bowls. They actually have snack names on the outside. And this must be the party box. You got snacks, you got your wine chiller. Anyway, I think with this we have another 30 items. So let's see where we stand. I'll put this in my spreadsheet and see how many we're up to. With all of this, I have estimated that is approximately 120 to 130 items, a little over a third I think I might take this down to the car because we got to see how much is going to fit. I don't want to count out 300 and find out I can't get them in the car. So we'll pack these in and then come back for more. I changed my mind. Went through a few more boxes of random miscellaneous things because there's still room on my cart. So you saw some cameras and kind of electronics themed things, a bunch of breakables and bowls and things in the bottom. So things that Nathan actually likes to list, and they're not my favorite. Let's keep going. I'm going to put these on the cart, and now I'm going to go out to the car, I think. One more box, I promise, and then I am going to put this all in the car. I just opened this heavy box, and it has a lot of ceramics, and I know exactly when all of this was purchased. Cute. Last summer, after I retired from my corporate job, I went on a month-long road trip and thrifted my way through Montana, Utah, a little bit of Idaho, and then Arizona, and California, and Nevada. And I brought back an entire car full of thrifted items. So that's where this box is from. So I'm going to add this to my pile. That's a story for another day, by the way. I think we'll do a whole video about my thrifting road trip. Anyway, this is getting added to Nathan's pile. I think we're probably at around 150 to 170 items. So we're more than halfway to what he needs to stay busy. Before I pack this all in the car, I just want to take a moment to reflect on how grateful I am that Nathan is helping me out this summer. I've estimated this to be 175 items. I'm certainly not overcounting. If anything, I might be underestimating. It could be as many as 200 items in here. And to think that is only 2/3 of what he will potentially list when I am on vacation for 10 working days. How blessed am I?
I figured as I'm editing here, I should say this. I am getting paid to do this job. It's a blessing on my end to be able to have money to go back to school and to have a solid job for the summer. It's no big deal. Not a big sacrifice for me to be here.
Good news, that fit in the trunk and not even half the back seat, so I've got more room left to take even more. Let's take a peek outside. Look at those dark clouds. It was a beautiful, beautiful day today, but threatening thunderstorms. Well, let's get back into it. And just like that, we have another 50 or so items, including, let me pop this lid off, a whole bunch of these mid-century modern different trays and things. I've been sort of collecting them, I guess. And I have more at home that I haven't wanted to list because I knew I had these in the storage unit. So I'm going to put them together into a nice little set. This is a vintage music stand that folds up. Some silver-plated something or other. So anyway, almost 50 more items. So I think that puts us at around, let's say 50 to 75 to go. Well, I've officially lost count, but we have this lug bag full of other handbags and some small clutches and wallets. We've got some plush there. There's 5, I think, baby carriers, like baby Bjorn and stuff in that bag. So that's what, about 25 to 30. And we've got this box of miscellaneous stuff, probably, that's another, I'm gonna say 10 to 15, 40, plus what we had. I think I'm gonna call it a day. Maybe I'll grab a bonus shoe bin since I think I can fit it in the car, and then we will definitely have our 300 items. Well, what do we think? Still lots in here, without a word of a lie, but there has definitely been a decrease. These stacks of totes are definitely lower. A lot of those bankers boxes are gone. That's empty. That's pretty much empty. That's just my photo box because I can't fit it in the car to bring it home yet. Progress has been made, and now it's just up to Nathan to list all these things while I'm away. Little side trip. Because I'm going out of town, I'm gonna pop in here and get a few of Nathan's favorite treats and snacks. Some potato chips. Have to see if they have his other favorite flavor, but this will do for now. Let's see if we can get some nice berries. Those look not too bad. Jackpot. This is what we want. I was gonna get some of this pizza, but I happen to see that these are on sale for $3.99, and the store is right beside here, so I will be popping over there. Not sure if he likes these, but we're gonna take a chance.
I do. In fact, I just had one after lunch today, so you scored.
90%, getting a couple of those. It's kind of 50-50 healthy versus junk food, right? Would his mom approve? She would, knowing that he's gonna be working hard and having himself a treat at the end of the workday.
At the time of editing this video, it's about 7 days into her vacation. I finished the jelly beans, the Feastables, the cupcake, the cucumbers, the strawberries, and the yogurt. I've had to buy some more yogurt, so the chips and the ice cream sandwiches are still kicking. Let me know in the comments below, was this too fast to eat all of that? I don't think it was. 7 days in.
Quick note to self, don't get too many groceries when your car is full of flippity-flipped items. All right, it's a beautiful night. Those of us who live north, we love it when we get to the longer days. So still daylight, and it's after 9 p.m. Deals to be had. Mission accomplished. Got everything done we wanted to do today. Got everything picked up I was looking to pick up tonight. And now I can go home and wait till tomorrow to empty it all out of the car. Except for the frozen groceries, that is.
Hi. While Dawn's away on her vacation, I have to list all of this. Stuff here, a couple over there, and a couple over there. But the good news is, we had totes lined up to here, and they're all gone now. And this is what it looks like to list. All of these items. We've done purses, some hard goods, shoes, hats, a lot of hats. I spent one day where I took about 40 photos. And anyway, when I did that, it gave me a big head start. So I was able to do about 15 listings that day and then 40 listings the next day. So what I'm doing now is just taking as many photos as I can before I start listing / editing YouTube videos or filming or doing whatever I'm doing, just to be quick. When I'm working, I'm always looking to boost my efficiency. And there are a lot of suggestions that have been made, which are very helpful. And this is the haul so far from today. There's a couple of personal uses, but this is probably about 20, 30 items, quite a few.
I'm here in the Azores. Beautiful islands in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean that belong to Portugal. So we left Terceira yesterday, and today we are on São Miguel. If you speak Portuguese, you can let me know if I'm pronouncing those correctly. So I'll give you a little sneak peek. You can see the water back there. Got some farming. I did see some cows somewhere here. Cute little village. And today we are off to the thermal pools. My lesson for today is that if you're able to invest in having an employee, you can take time off and get away from running the business and keep things going in your absence. But you do have to plan in advance. So I'm grateful that Nathan was able to keep things moving. We have actually seen an uptick in sales now that we have been listing consistently. So this is very exciting. I know all my fellow resellers and YouTubers have been saying that, and it turns out to be true. So stay tuned for another fun video, and thank you as always for watching. Hit that subscribe button. I know lots of you are not subscribed, so hit the button. Thanks. Bye.